My name is Jason, got my man Sean behind the camera here, my right-hand man Angel, and we're in Dr. Wilson's Sociology 100 class, and today I'm going to talk to you about the positive effects of immigration in the United States of America.
Throughout this nation's history, immigration has been a key factor in the growth of our population and economy. From the Irish to Italians, Chinese, Mexicans, and from just about anywhere in the world, immigrants have been relocating to the United States in an effort to find a better life through one of the biggest social constructs of all time in the American dream. Unfortunately, in both the past and the present day, society hasn't exactly made it easy for immigrants to achieve the goals and dreams that they have made for themselves. While segregation, the formerly legal practice of separating people on the basis of their race or ethnicity, is no longer permitted in the United States, racial discrimination still plays a major role in immigrants' ability to achieve citizenship, jobs, and an overall place in society. Many Americans demonstrate the concept of ethnocentrism, defined as seeing one's race as superior to others and only viewing others' cultures from their perspective. They uphold the racist belief of social Darwinism, viewing immigrants as unfit to work and live in the United States. This belief has worked its way all the way from the people into the federal government, who has clearly made it its goal to limit the number of immigrants in the country. This has become obvious through Donald Trump's proposed massive border walls and the increasingly rigorous process of obtaining citizenship, ensuring only the most qualified of immigrants become citizens of the country. In 2010, the known foreign-born population of the United States was approximately 40 million people. This does not take into account the large number of suspected illegal immigrants in the country. What many in the general public fail to understand is that these 40 million plus immigrants in the country play a massive role in the growth of our economy, and treating them so poorly and calling for their removal from the workplace and country itself would have a disastrous aftermath.
America is a nation of immigrants. Without them, our journey and success would simply not be possible. Immigrants start businesses. According to the Small Business Administration, immigrants are 30% more likely to start a business in the United States than non-immigrants, and 18% of all small business owners in the United States are immigrants. Many immigrant-owned businesses create jobs for American workers. Small businesses owned by immigrants employed an estimated 4.7 million people in 2007, and their revenue was close to $776 billion annually. Immigrants are also most likely to create their own jobs. According to the U.S. Department of Labor, 7.5% of immigrants are self-employed compared to 6.6% of them being native-born. A lot of our immigrants are engineers, scientists, and innovators. According to the Census Bureau, despite making up only 16% of the resident population holding a bachelor's degree or higher, immigrants represent 33% of engineers, 27% of mathematicians and computer scientists, and 24% of them are physical scientists. Additionally, according to the Partnership for a New American Economy in 2011, foreign-born innovators were accredited with contributing to more than 75% of patents issued at the top 10 patent-producing universities. Many people believe immigrants that don't pay taxes, but this is in fact false. Immigrants do pay taxes. Undocumented immigrants actually pay $12 billion of taxes every single year for the United States. All in all, immigrants are our main contributors in our economy, and without them, our society would crash and burn.
Immigrants are said to have a negative effect on American society, but actually they are a great advantage because they take on the jobs that many don't want to. The top 10 jobs that immigrants enter into without a diploma are as follows. These statistics are based off of roughly 3 million immigrants in the country. 15% are maids and housekeepers, 13% are cooks, 13% are farm workers, 12% are construction workers, 12% are janitors and building cleaners, 12% are grounds maintenances, 7% are drivers, sales workers, and truck drivers, 6% are laborers and freight, stock, and material movers, 5% are carpenters, and finally 5% are cashiers. Immigrants create more jobs and make them more successful. 4 million jobs without a high school degree will be added to the U.S. market by the year 2022.
Alright man, with all this seriousness, I want to drop some bars on y'all right now. You want to say this country's ruined by immigration? Boy, they just making this place a better nation. All you want to do is say they sit around smoking a joint? Man, like a broken needle, y'all are missing the point. You want to make fun of him for not being white? Man, I think y'all need to step into the light. All their lives they've been victims of racism, just a messed up effect of social Darwinism. Man, y'all want to say they ruin the economy? Man, I think y'all need a lobotomy. Hey, but with all serious though, it's time to cut the bullshit. These are just people trying to get around, provide for the family, and survive. It's time to start treating them that way.